How's it going, everybody? We're out here on the river today. Let's see if we can't get on them. Be sure would be nice to take some fish home. May even do a little catch and cook if we can actually manage to get on them. We've not had no luck this week. We've been out 3 times now and we've not seen even a slightest sign of life. It's like the river just cut right off like a light switch. I'm seeing some pretty good activity on the bottom right now. We may not have had no luck since we were bank fishing, just may not have been where they were. Or it could be bait choice. We've been using bluegill. That's what I have today. If I actually see any schools of bait, we might try to throw the cast net on them. Not gonna hold my breath. We've not seen many shad this far up the river here lately. I don't know why, but it's like they've just plumb disappeared. I'm sure the video quality is probably not all that great. Probably have the sun in your face. I think what we're going to do is come up here to this river bend. We're going to do a U-turn. We're going to go ahead and try to drag some baits that way, just see what we come up with. All right, well, we're working on getting rigged up. I'll give you a quick rundown on my dragging rig. If you're familiar with trolling and dragging, you've probably seen this before, but it doesn't hurt to go back over it. So I'm going to show you what I got. Get the hook off of everything. So what we have is I guess it's a dragging weight. It is what it's called, a dragging weight. I don't know. I'm sure people have different terminology for them. So maybe a pencil weight or whatever you want to call it. We have however long leader that you want. This is a Dragon Demon catfish float with a 8/0 circle hook hanging from it. This one does rattle. The only difference I'm going to do with my other rig is I added an additional rattle to it just to maybe make a little bit more noise. Don't know if it's going to help in any way, but we're going to try it. I'll show you that one. Essentially, this is the exact same. You got a dragon weight, Demon Dragon, and as you can see, I added a little rattle to it. Only this one, I guess, is different. Has a 9/0 hook on this one. Not much of a difference there. Hopefully, they've been so daggone hard to get here lately. Can't even get a bite. Really hoping dragging through them. Seen a bunch of big schools up there, and I know they're catfish because I've thrown a cast net on them a time or two, and that is just a good way to ruin your morning or afternoon. I'm sure one of these days I'll make a video of just that. Sometimes you think it's bait and it is not bait. I'm gonna go with a bluegill head section and a bluegill body section. Try that. I like to cut the fins off of it. Not sure if it makes a difference, but I feel like it's less pokey, I guess. Whatever the term is. Don't want the fish to think a spine is a another hook and make them shy away from it for some reason. Don't know if it helps, but I like to do it. I go with the head section is going to be on this left hand rod. We'll do the body section on the right. Got a new set of planer boards. I've actually never used them. Sitting here tossing around, kind of playing with the idea of whether or not I want to try it. Instead of having both of them out the back, we can kind of let one pull off to the side with the planer board and let the other one just stay straight out the back. I think we might try it. Can't hurt nothing. How do we want to do this? We're going to be pulling up that way. I think what we'll do is we'll stick the planer board on the body chunk on this right hand side. See how it goes. Don't make fun of me. I'm just getting used to this new trolling motor. I bought a Minn Kota Terrova, however you pronounce that. This thing seems to be worth its weight in gold for sure. I don't think I've actually thrown the anchor out since I bought it. Matter of fact, I don't know that I could throw my anchor out because it looks like the daggone thing is all frozen. Let's get this planer board out. Can't remember how I set it up. We may have to reverse some things. I think I may have set these up to only go out the right hand side. Yeah, I did, for sure. So we're going to flip that around. We're going to put the planer board on the head chunk and we'll just pull the body chunk straight out the back. So see how it goes. All right, we got our weights, got our bait. We're all baited up. I'll show you real quick how I ran my hook. You can do it however you prefer, but that's how I'm going to do it. With these circle hooks, I found that you do not want to hook your bait deep. If you hook the bait deep and there's little to no hook exposed, chances are you're going to miss that fish. So not gonna set the drag to terminate. We're gonna set it stout, but not enough to potentially rip it out of their mouth. That's never fun. If you're scared of germs, you probably don't want to catfish, by the way. Everything there looks good. Hopefully I remember how to use these planer boards. I've actually never ever used a set of planer boards in my life, which this is my first boat. I've never had a boat. Learning on the go. You guys are learning with me. All right, I think we're ready. Let's turn off spot lock. Crank this bad boy up. Get us moving in the right direction. We are going against the wind and the current, so it's not a whole lot of wind. It's probably about 12 to 13 mile an hour sustained. The current is ripping pretty good coming in, but we'll see. This will actually be my very first drag with this trolling motor. I think we're going to go for about 5 mile or 0.5 mile per hour. See how that works out for us. Water temp is 40.6, so it's actually came up almost probably 4 degrees in the last few days. Well, let's set them out, see what we got. We shoot for probably, I've got line counters on my reel, so I'm gonna shoot for this one to be, I don't know, maybe 100 foot behind the boat. Just gonna cast it out lightly. All right, we're at 73 foot there. Just gonna let that go ahead and peel some line off until we get to that 100 foot mark. Hopefully the trolling motor don't struggle too bad. She's swinging a little bit, but we're moving. All right, so that one's 100 foot. Guess we'll probably do this one about the same, 100 foot, I guess. But this one I have the planer board on it. And by the way, this is the head chunk. Show you how I hooked that one. Just went right through the bottom jaw, out through the nostril, left plenty of hook exposed. Yep, wish me some luck. Drag set fairly tight, but not too crazy. This one also has a line counter. I tell you, if you've never used a line counter, I advise you to try it at least once in your life, especially if you have a boat. You mark some fish, man, and you see them. You don't always want to sit right on top of the fish. It just don't ever really, to me, I feel like you spook them a little bit. I like to maybe get somewhere within comfortable casting distance, like 100 foot, and you reset your line counter, you throw it out, you know that you threw 100 foot. It's pretty cool. All right, let me see if I remember how to do this. So we want that there. You guys are learning with me, by the way. Let's set this back here. This will probably mess me all up in the game. So we're going to take this back hook, hook that right on the line. You're going to leave your board the pointed side of your float towards the nose of your boat. And then I've heard you don't want to set this tension clip real deep because it may or may not pop off. You want that tension clip to pop off when the fish bites it, so you're not fighting the planer board and the fish. We shall see. I guess we're going to have to go a little more. I had it out at 100, but I guess we're going to go about 130 so the board has the ability to pull it out to the side. Stop it there. Go check that out. We already messed that deal up. I guess I should have set it deeper in the tension clip. Screwed that up. It popped right off. Like I said, you're learning with me, so if you're watching me, this is raw and uncut for the moment. I messed up too much, I'll be editing that out. So, let's get that back up here. All right, let's rinse and repeat, I guess. Let's try this again. You get it where you want it. Reset your line counter. Swing her out there. That's 100 foot. Let's try this again. And put your back clip on. Set it deeper in the tension clip. Maybe the clips just aren't worth a damn. They did have pretty bad reviews. I think a lot of people were saying actually that exact thing, that the clips weren't very good. Or maybe the clips don't work good on braided line. They might be better for mono. Not sure. I guess we'll find out. I set it as deep as I could with this braid. We'll set it out to 135 and see if it'll hold on or if it's going to pop out. Well, we may have to go out a little more. Let's go out maybe 150. Get it a little further away from the boat. I don't know. We'll try it. It's definitely holding it away from my other line. Let's set that clicker on. Man, that trolling motor is absolutely awesome. I've got it in drift mode right now and she's a drifting. Let's see, let's get her pointed back around here. Let's point her out like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I upset her. Hold on. Let's cancel navigation. Let's get her back around. All right, see what that does. We're still set to 0.5 mile an hour. Trolling motor's not running crazy hard. We're only running at about half power to be able to maintain, so. Oh shit, the bed. Look at me. God damn. That was absolutely stupid, guys. Literally just left this thing in free spool and sat here and ran my mouth and damn near let all my line come off the reel. If that wasn't stupid, I don't know what the hell is. Lucky I looked down at the line counter that was just counting away. We were up to almost 500 foot. Way out there. I think that's a little unnecessary. You can definitely see that planer board is not it's working, but it kind of almost laying on its side. Guess that one's at 150. We'll put this one at 150 as well. This one is straight out the back of the boat, so it's a little different. We'll be covering some decent ground. All right, now we're drifting. Not sure if I mentioned or not, but this rod is actually 30-pound braid mainline and 30-pound leader. This rod on this side is 65-pound braid and 50-pound mono leader. Can tell that board is definitely a little funny. May end up having to upgrade to some better boards. It was cheap. It's working. It may do better if I let it out further, I'm not sure. But I don't really want it too much further past the side of the boat. But it's kind of flip-flopping. It's definitely staying clear of my other line, but it's definitely kind of all over the place. One minute it kind of pulls hard, and notice the tip of my rod. One minute it'll pull real hard, and the next minute it's kind of on its side. It's not going under, and it's plenty visible. Well, we've drugged most of this area. Not really marked anything all back in there. One here and there, miscellaneous fishes, just may or may not even be catfish. Kind of a little high in the water column. This river does have quite a few gar, a lot of carp. It's hard to say what they are. They could be catfish and just not hungry or not want bluegill. Well, we've damn near drugged probably over about quarter mile down this creek line. We're getting back into another school, but we may have to go do some anchor fishing. Yeah, they're not biting this. We're gonna move somewhere and get the hell out of this wind. Alright guys, this is gonna be our last spot. I about had all the cold I want for today, and we still are just not having any luck at all. I'm gonna throw one big old fucking bait and keep them both on the bottom. The fish tend to be, they look like some big ones back here. They look like bigger than I've seen yet, but they just, I don't know, they're hugging the bottom. We're gonna go back to a non-floating rig and see if we throw a big bait on there. Maybe a big bait will do the trick. Definitely a lot more death over there. Let's see what happens. To call it quits here soon. We ain't got but maybe 35-40 minutes worth of daylight left. It's going to get cold fast. So we'll wing this one out a little further. Man, straight in the mud. Well, sit and wait, see what happens. This is the last fishing spot of the day for sure. Getting cold, and I am about over these daggone fish not wanting to bite. I'm thinking I'm done with the bluegill for the year, I think. It's either gizzard shad or nothing at all. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, look at that. Got one. Holy shit. Stay pinned, buddy. Stay pinned. They don't feel very big. Got a little weight to them. He damn sure feels like an eater. Wow. So maybe they will bite the bluegill. I don't know how big he is. Oh yeah, he's an eater. For sure, eater. It had to have been one of them good ones I seen down there. He's not bad. Not bad. Hooked good too. Easy, easy, easy. He engulfed that bluegill. Well, after all that, we finally got one that we can take home. He's probably 3 pounds, I'd say. It's not bad. Not a bad one at all. He's gonna make a good eater. Watch it. That would be how it works. Time to go home, and they all start biting now. And that was on the small body chunk. Maybe he's out for the count now. Wow. This old knife is garbage. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can hold on to him enough with this. Get my damn finger out of there. Need these skinning pliers. Just maybe. It would help if the old knife would have done its trick. That damn knife didn't even cut the skin. It's working, but not as good as I would like. This is definitely easier to do at home on a board. I'm committed now. Should be good. I meant to get a weight on him. Just like that. It's food. Oh, now this old butter knife. I like to just cut them right behind the rib cage and just turn your knife. I don't think I got behind the rib cage on that one. And this damn knife is duller than shit. I don't know if we got a fish or what we got. Oh, shit. Why ain't y'all tell me I had a fish? That's a big one, too, feels like. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, that's a big one. He's out there flopping on the top. He might be too big. He's just out there swimming around with it. Oh. Oh shit. He pull and drag like crazy. The other side of the boat. Ugh. Sheesh. He's a good one. He's definitely a good one. Ooh. Oh, oh. Shit. Nice. We're gonna make a good video out of this one, huh? Let's get him tired down. I don't know how long he's been on there. Old Ravix rod coming in clutch. Stay away from the boat, buddy. He's definitely... Oh shit. This might be a 30, dude. Oh yeah. This is a big one. These are the ones that are not fun when you're by yourself. Well, let me rephrase that. They're hard to land when you're by yourself. He's definitely going to be too big to eat. He's a big one. Oh my God. This right here is why I do it. I can't hardly move him, guys. He is not done yet. We got to get him way wore out. He's about there. He's about there. Let him run one more time. Let's get this net handy. Oh, come here, God. Rip the rod out my hand. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, you gotta. Oh, he's in the net. He is in the net. Whoo! Oh, man. God damn. Whoo! That's right, baby. And again, on a little bait. Crazy. Let me get this rod in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, shit. Tangled that right up. Whoo! Damn, it's cold out here. I didn't even get a chance to get the fish clean. I turned around and I seen that rod moving. But good Lord. What do I do with them gloves? There's one. There we go. He's a beast. He's probably 25, 30 pounds for sure. He's definitely a good one. If you would have ever asked me if this river had fish like that, I would have said no. That would have been a damn lie. Ooh, man, they get your blood pumping. That new net, man. Shoo. I am so glad I bought that. It's always a good problem when you're catching fish that you can barely get in the net. Hopefully that damn camera will stay. Battery will stay good for us. Come here. Oh man. Let me see if I can show you the hookup on that. He is barely freaking hooked. And my bait's still in there. I'll show you the little dinky piece of bait. Oh my god, he's heavy as shit. Hold on, buddy. Don't do all that. Look at this. He is literally skin hooked. That's it. That was it. I got so lucky to land that fish. Oh. Oh. God. Look at that. That's a fish. Woo. Let's see. Get an official weight on him. Hopefully these stay together. It won't lock. It's not locking in. I'm seeing 25.6. See if I can hold him with two hands. Get the scale to lock. There it goes. Whew. He's 25.2. Hopefully you can see that. Damn. Let's hold him up. Alright, give me a second. We can get a weight on him, or a length. We got one hell of a mess going on now, buddies. Ugh. Chill out, buddy. Just chill. I'll put you back. I ain't eating your big ass. Let's see. Right at his mouth, he is, I tell you, 39.5 inches. This fish is over. He is well over. That's a toad. Definitely a Delaware River cat, baby. Get you some. Let's put him back. Oh, God. Damn, he's heavy as shit. Don't feel like 25 pounds. I need to go to the damn gym. Ugh. Get in there, buddy. Let's put you back. You ready? Make sure you're good to go. Oh yeah, he's ready. Let's let him go. All right, buddy. Yes, sir. That's freaking awesome, man. Maybe I'm not done with the bluegill, but that is gonna end it for this video. Keep on fishing, guys.